Welcome to Montana, where we are going to spend the next couple days finding out what it's like to live with the GMC AT4X. You may ask, which AT4X? And the answer is all of them, small, medium, and large. Behind me, we have the medium one, the Sierra 1500 AT4X. First time ever coming to Montana. The sights are absolutely beautiful, and it's gonna be fun getting to see what these trucks are like. We've got Tom Tedward with us. Already got the AT4X AEV Edition, a little bit muddy.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. No, it's fun. Just look at the scenery. It's beautiful. We got mountains, trees, leaves are changing colors. There's water. There's mud on these tires. 33s. The special black. Is it even filthier?
Just kidding. It's so brutal.
Oh, man, yeah. Oh, you can see the Multimatic DSSV shocks down there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what these trucks are for. We're gonna be driving Sierra 1500 today. There's gonna be the Canyon. There's gonna be the heavy duty, which will be interesting. And as the AEV Edition, this has a couple of special touches. Also, this is my first time in Montana, and I was expecting to see like Bugattis and Porsche 918s and Wyras all over the place, but it's just normal traffic. You know, all these hypercars are registered in Montana, but we haven't seen a single Aventador. Like, what's going on?
Just a bunch of tax dodgers and Camrys. I don't understand.
It's no Ram TRX or Raptor R. Imagine if they put the LT4, like the Escalade V powertrain, in this truck. Then GM would have a proper competitor to the Ram TRX and Raptor R. Just anywhere you stop in Montana here, you've got the river, you hear the water, you see the mountains, there's snow up there, the trees, and a badass luxury off-road truck. That's what this is, because you have the Silverado ZR2, which is much more mainstream off-road focus. This has similar capabilities hardware, but it's going to be the much more premium experience. And with the AEV Edition here, it just gets extra aggressive, extra functional. You have the boron stamped steel skid plates underneath, which are now nicely coated in some mud. The steel AEV front bumpers here. See the little AEV logo there. The winch, we mentioned that. I do like this blue quite a lot. 33-inch tires, special wheels, slight suspension lift, the rock guards on the side so you can bash into stuff and not worry about it. Same thing out back. We have an AEV steel bumper here. You can hear that. And it's got some mud.
I even put the seat back for you.
Oh, I appreciate that. You're so kind. That button right there is the massage seat button that Tedward was struggling to locate. The interior has a lot of really nice touches, from wood trim, the suede headliner.
It's great.
Yeah, it's suede headliner, a sunroof there. We've got some textured leather too on the doors. That insert there is like this textured leather, more of that black wood trim. AT4X badge there, which I'm not a huge fan of that. That's a little tacky feeling to me.
There are definitely like some chintzy kind of tacky things that they do. Like this is piano black, but you know what? I can forgive piano black when it's giving me like 2 stages of heated seats and cooled seats. Like, you do whatever you want with that black, because...
And it's nice we still have buttons too, right? It's not everything. The touchscreen is nice, but
also,
we have buttons.
We've got front and rear lockers.
Yes,
that's
we do.
Major. That's super helpful, because that's gonna allow you to really get out of some gnarly stuff if you get stuck.
This like transmission selector debuted in the Hummer, actually. And the Silverado ZR2 has it too, I believe. Phone slots there, it's phones everywhere, trailer sway stuff.
Yeah, actually, is this...
this is the wireless charger
That's
pad.
wireless charging, and then you still have USB and USB-C here.
Yep, and then a massive center console.
Another USB and USB-C here.
This is a full outlet. Yep, there you go. You can plug your laptop in. Versatility, functionality, with luxury touches, some nice white and red contrasting stitching too. And I got the heated steering wheel already on. I'm gonna turn traction control back on. No crazy shenanigans right now. Auto and...
That in auto, so it's probably just in rear wheel drive or 4
Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's go. The 6.2 V8 is a nice engine. It's nothing as stupendously ridiculous as the TRX with a Hellcat V8 or a Raptor R. Again, I wish they would have done an LT4 powered Sierra or Silverado just to really go up against those ridiculous off-road trucks. But this engine is definitely very versatile. Still sounds like a good V8.
I think it's wild though, because each of the trucks is still very different. Like they on paper it might look like they're competing because they're the top trim, they're the fastest, they're the this, they're the that, but they're all completely different trucks. I don't think you're buying a TRX if you want a Raptor. I don't think you're buying this if you want a TRX. I don't think you're buying a Raptor if you want this. Like it's just, they all have a very like special place in the market, but for whatever reason they get lumped together the same way like an Audi RS4 was competing against an E46 M3 or E92 M3. Like they're not the same.
They're very different formulas. You don't necessarily want to cross shop them. But look at the scenery, the mountains. Every time I come somewhere like here, I just wonder why I live in the Midwest, because it's beautiful. Oh, I've never been to Yellowstone either.
Dude, screw the montage.
We're gonna go to Yellowstone. GMC is like, where'd they go with the truck?
Just kidding, I wanna go to the hot tub.
We're approaching Big Sky. Nice little downtown-ish area. I said downtown, is that appropriate describing this, Tom? Is this?
It feels downtowny. It feels like they just kind of plopped Park City down in here.
Yeah, it's like a scale model of Park City. That's where we are. One big thing I am noticing, the suspension lift on this AEV Edition definitely gives you a much more commanding view of the road, even around other big trucks and stuff. And there's a lot of trucks around here hauling trailers or just going around, from medium size to the light duty to the heavy duty stuff. You definitely feel a lot higher up. Just a nice feeling.
Ooh, fun.
What is that?
I don't know, but I like it.
Tom, you're a unique individual. You both love old Porsches, classic sports cars, and random big industrial vehicles. I love it. But let's take a closer look at the truck. So it has a boron steel stamped skid plate underneath, steel front bumpers. This one has the winch, and there's little AEV logos scattered all over the truck. You see one up here in the bumper, the AT4X badge, and the trim on the grille here is a really interesting color. It's hard to describe. It's almost like a really dark rose gold. It's really subtle. It looks quite nice. And I turned the wheels all the way over, so underneath here you can see the Multimatic DSSV dampers there with the gold finish. Got nice and muddy already. It's the big truck too. I mean, this is nice to establish a baseline for like the intermediate size Sierra, because we're gonna go down a size to the Canyon and then up a size to the heavy duty. And we have the multi-function tailgate here. Press the bottom button, opens the whole thing. Top button, and then this can come down as a step to get in. It's got the kicker sound system too. Go ahead and see if I can close this one-handed. This black trim here on the tailgate is just vinyl. You can see the edge right there. Looks nice, gives it some more contrast. And then the interior, full-size cab, plenty of space back here in the rear seats. I've got my camera bag, little suitcase back there. And then up front, you see the blacked out door handles too. A lot of contrasting black. AT4X sill plates here, AEV branded all-weather floor mats. The badge that was mentioned earlier on the door, and the cool textures and the materials. And then you see the AEV logo embroidered here on the headrests above the AT4X logo. Let's hop in. Ooh, definitely quite a lot of clearance to step in there. If you are vertically challenged, you may struggle to climb in. Despite being an off-road focused truck, the road manners of this are actually quite nice. Not a ton of road noise or wind noise despite the 33-inch tires. I think they're mud terrain tires. And then off-roading, a little bit of mud, some dirt. It handled itself fine. There were actually a couple levels. We didn't even lock the differentials. We were just in 4 low, and it did totally fine. It was also cool establishing like the baseline with this truck, as it's in the middle of the range in terms of size. We're gonna go down a size to the Canyon and then up a size to heavy duty to see what they are like. I do have the window sticker. They emailed it over to me, so we'll take a quick look at that, specifically what the AEV Edition includes, and obviously the price point. So here it is, the window sticker. We can zoom in on it because it's digital. So it's a 23 Sierra 1500 AT4X, dynamic blue metallic over Obsidian Rush, 6.2 V8, 10-speed automatic. Base price $79,400. And then the AEV Edition adds $6,895, so just under $7,000. Includes the hot stamped boron steel skid plates, front approach, steering gear, transfer case, fuel tank, and rear differential, so it protects a good amount of things. The stamped steel rear bumper, the 12-spoke high gloss black aluminum wheels with the AEV center cap. We have the rocker protection, the all-weather floor liners, and the front headrest and tailgate decal. So that was $7,000 for the AEV package. And then dynamic blue metallic at $495. Everything else is included. Goodyear Wrangler, Territory, Mud Terrains, MTs for, as option price, $88,585. That's almost $90,000. Almost 90 grand is definitely a lot of money. I know everything out there is getting more and more expensive, but this is essentially EcoBoost Raptor money. A Raptor R is going to be quite a bit more expensive, but a TRX is maybe 10 to 20 grand more expensive. Almost 90 grand seems like a lot when you're not getting some sort of crazy powertrain for it. It's not a supercharged V8 like the TRX or the Raptor R. Is it capable? Absolutely. Does it look badass? Yes, it has the presence. It has some nice luxury touches, the massage seats, but almost 90 grand. That is definitely a lot of money. That'll be one of the trucks we're driving tomorrow, a Canyon AT4X AEV Edition. See the full-size spare in the back? We're currently stuck behind a very slow semi-truck going up this hill. It is now day 2, which means we are heading off in the GMC Canyons. We've got AT4X and AT4X AEV Edition. We're gonna be doing some off-roading too. We're currently in this gray one, which is a 2024 AT4X AEV Edition, so we'll have some of those special touches. That red one there is a regular AT4X. We'll be trying both of them on-road, off-road. The small one today. Yesterday was the medium-sized one. Today will be the small one and the big one, the HD. AT4X does get the full digital cluster. Infotainment screen pulled up with the built-in Google Maps already. And we've got a Tedward again.
I love this canyon.
Look at that view as we're heading out. Leaving the montage in a parade of canyons. Mix of AT4X and regular, or mix of AT4X AEVs and regular AT4Xs. Got about an hour-and-a-half drive. That big Turbo 4 moving us along. Look at those mountains. Wow. That's absolutely gorgeous. One of the main takeaways I have after getting out of the Sierra 1500 and getting into the Canyon today is the size. The Canyon is just a nice, much more manageable size truck, but you still have a really nice commanding road presence there. Also, the AEV Edition has a 4.5-inch lift. It's an additional 1.5 inches over the already 3-inch lifted AT4X, so you definitely have a nice commanding view of the road, and while driving, it was great on those 35-inch tires too, which is actually bigger than the 33s on the Sierra 1500 AEV Edition. We're back in a truck. This time we swapped drivers. Tedward is in the passenger seat. And we are now in the regular AT4X, the non-AEV edition, which you can order both from the factory. AT4X is still plenty capable. We drove the first edition AT4X off-road in North Carolina. Asheville? Is that where Asheville is?
Yeah, Asheville, yeah.
I'm geographically challenged, so I don't know.
It's hard to keep track of where we go. Sometimes you just have like moments of memory of like, oh, I remember that weird cabin in the woods.
Yes.
Like, that's kind of how
and
it
they
was.
gave us marshmallow kits for s'mores.
This is true.
That is true. The views have been absolutely gorgeous today climbing up. It was snowing. It is snowing. So the differences between this and the AEV are going to be smaller tires. This one is on 33s, I believe. Yep. 1.5 inch less suspension lift, but still a substantial lift over the regular. And obviously the outgoing gen. All the Canyons are taller and wider now. They got front rear diff lockers. I mean, this is plenty capable. Before they launched the AEV version, the AEV edition, this was supposed to be the top tier one. And I'm sure we'll be fine. We're in terrain mode, 4 low.
Nice, you stayed on the rock.
Oh, nope,
maybe not.
Off. You said it too soon.
I was optimistic.
Oh, that's a skid plate.
So what we're learning is the extra lift on the AEV edition.
Yes.
Can do you some good.
It is worth it. Plus the tires too.
It's where we put a lot of trust in our colleagues' lives.
Yeah, if you look that way, it is a big drop off. I don't think that one is survivable.
No. That one's not pretty. At least not with the maybe I wonder if like as the truck is tumbling, it automatically like puts the windows up.
I hope so. I don't think the windows would be the difference because that is a big drop off that way.
I just think that a twig in the brain is better with, you know, the window stopping it first. I hope.
Yes. Let's not try that one out. Terrain mode is essentially one pedal driving, like an EV. So the regen brakes, it just has the brake brakes.
Yeah. But you know, I feel like sometimes that's cheater mode, and it's like when you're on a trail like this, it's a great trail.
Yeah.
But this is not gonna. A lot of vehicles can make it up this trail. I would rather be in like the more wholesome truck like this, because I think this is what this is made for, and it's certainly more capable than this trail. But like, I like the idea of pushing something closer to its limits versus like knowing that you've brought, you know,
a gun to a knife fight.
Exactly.
Yeah. Valid. I guess analogy to that is being absolute fast in a Miata versus bringing a BAC mono to a track day.
100%. So how does this compare to your Z06?
You know, in certain key ways, it's exactly the same. The cameras are cool, but they obviously have a limit. See, that one is very dirty, the right one, so that 360 overhead view isn't great. For some reason, our backup camera is not running right now. Clear the tree, don't scrape the roof off. We do not need a convertible GMC Canyon.
I mean, it would be nice.
That would get the sunroof open. Got some nice cold, brisk mountain air coming into the cabin. Edward here has become like an overlanding off-road master. Man, you go on a couple of these trips.
The whole overlanding thing is just trust in the truck and understanding clearances.
Yeah.
And like once you kind of figure that out, and once you don't trust it, you learn how to get around it. Like if you didn't trust that, you could go way left, put that right tire on that rock, and you're good to go. Like there's no way you're gonna just watch that tree and keep
clear
your
there.
spatial awareness about you, and you're all set.
I see what you said about the front. The hood is better than Sierra and the bigger trucks, but there is still quite a big blind spot, so the front camera is definitely helpful. That's what I have pulled up here, front camera view.
And honestly, this should be your absolute last case scenario. Like you can look out and watch where you are, and as long as you're right at where this tree is, you're perfect. And give this guy some space, because then we're gonna watch his line.
Oh, that's pretty gnarly there too.
We're gonna follow the exact line. Because look at all the clearance he's got on that pumpkin right there. So we have just a little bit less, but plenty.
And left a bit here.
Yep, that's good, perfect. Get that tire on this rock. Nice. Keep going straight.
Straight?
Yep.
That was a big one.
Yep. Now hang on, before you cut. You're good. Yeah,
Clear?
just go straight. Go straight.
Straight a little?
If you go straight, I think you're going to be in good shape. And now cut to the right.
Try to get on this one.
Yep, and follow your way up over here. Perfect. There you go. The only limitation we had at the is
rough,
that.
yeah.
That's right. You just throttle out of it. You're good. You already passed it. You did it, so it's over. But that's the limitation between the AEV and
Versus this one,
Like that's why there was a rock that he used, and we couldn't use because of that.
Sorry, paint.
Don't dare apologize to this truck.
You're gonna hear the little scrape.
Way left, enjoy some of the angle. There we go. Cut down. Don't stop on it.
Lunch is done and the sun is out. We're hopping back in the Canyons, finishing up our time with the Canyon AT4X and AEV Edition, so the smaller one in the lineup, and then we're getting in the big one, the heavy duty. I'm really interested to see what it's gonna be like to off-road something the size of an apartment building. From the littlest truck in the lineup to the, well, almost biggest, but yeah.
Certainly the biggest AT4X.
Yes, it is indeed. A 2500 2024 Sierra HD AT4X. The first time we get the off-road focused version. I don't know why I did air quotes, because we're about to experience it off-road.
Quite literally.
Yes.
Oh, is that your
it's my cooled seat? I was getting a little warm. Turn on my cooled seat.
Classic.
This thing
Classic
still
cold
has
seat
luxury.
noises.
Oh, and massage seats. Massage seats on immediately.
On.
Yep.
Yep. Now we're back. Now we're back.
Heated, cooled seats, massage seats, obsidian rush, all the leather, wood trim, as you would expect. These all have the 6.6 turbo diesel V8, the L5P. Now it makes 470 horsepower and 975 pound-feet of torque. That's enough to tow a small building. And despite being the off-road focused one, still has very impressive towing specs. 18,500 pounds for the regular AT4X, and the AEV Editions only lose out 100 pounds, 18,400 pounds of towing.
Negligible.
So we're just towed. Yeah, that's
Unbelievable.
rounding
how
error,
An
essentially.
off-road truck like that is
I know.
still so capable at towing things.
And all of these are AEV Editions. We'll go 4 high. Yep, they already aired the tires down. I'm showing 24 and 23. And it is dusty.
This is
Oh,
a beautiful
look, they're
range.
washing the canyons that we got all nice and muddy earlier.
This is very cool. It's funny because they had these all clean for us. They're immediately destroyed.
Yes, immediately they are covered in dust now. We're in a cloud of dust. So yeah, all of these are AEV Edition. So AEV Edition is now available on Canyon AT4X, Sierra 1500 AT4X, now the heavy-duty AT4X.
This massage seat is like actually really good.
Yeah,
Some massage seats are a joke.
they're just like inflating a bolster and turning it off again.
like they like have fulfilled the engineering objective, but they don't actually help you. This is
They're
actually
designed by people who have never had an actual massage.
yes. Or it's like a guinea pig, be like boop, like one of these.
We're in off-road mode. This doesn't have as many of the crazy modes as the Canyon did. Canyon had like Baja, it had terrain with the one-pedal driving. Again, these still have to tow. It's a heavy-duty truck, and went through that fine. It's a heavy-duty truck. This still has DSSV dampers.
Of course, it's
What?
AT4X,
It's a
baby.
AT4X, I know. Like, they fit the hardware without compromising the true utility of a heavy-duty truck like this that needs to tow an apartment building while also being the size of an apartment building.
You can feel it squirming on the dry, dusty
Yes.
trail. It's kind of fun.
Also torque.
Torque.
Stupendous amounts of torque. Almost 1,000 pound-feet.
We could tow our horses on this.
Yes.
They wouldn't like this
assuming we
trail,
can afford
though.
horses.
I mean,
I have
Look where we
670 of them. Oh, that's true.
470.
No, I've got 670 in my
Oh,
Corvette.
I'm sorry.
This
I'm
only has
sorry.
470.
I'm
yes.
sorry, Mr. Corvette guy. Okay.
Listen, you've got like 5 cars. Can't even refute that because it's true. Like,
there's
yeah.
three. There's three. But
Porsche E92. Honda.
no, E92.
E92's gone. E39. Oh,
Porsche
okay.
E39 FL5.
Oh, downsizing.
Not a truck yet.
Not
Need a truck.
yet. Rock crawling in the heavy-duty AT4X. Again, talk about contrast. Front cameras are crystal clear. Man, these cameras are really nice.
I'm blown away that is not just all dust.
That's true too. I wonder if they have a washer nozzle on it like the Canyon, because the Canyon underside camera needed a washer nozzle. Got quite dirty. Oh, buddy. I've been reminded of like an image of like in Jurassic Park, a bunch of like triceratops lumbering their way across the land. That's what it feels like right now.
It definitely has that vibe.
I'm
going to
window down.
Yeah, and just follow the edge of that side. Good deal. Yeah, because you don't want to mess with this guy.
We do not want to ruin the nice paint on this truck. This is ridiculous.
This is serious.
Wow, dude, look at that view. These trucks do look pretty badass. They've got I think they got the steel bumpers, got the black applique. What?
Just watch out for this one.
Yeah. There's one on either side.
That one's way less forgiving. And we're going through some tight shit. Yeah, so watch that one. Wait, what? Are you good on that side?
I'm watching the mirror. I'm
Okay, good.
Just barely, like by an inch.
Yeah, I was looking at the camera, and the camera said,
No, the really curved, like towing mirror actually was useful for that.
good.
Oh, the seat's vibrating.
It's
Telling
like,
me I'm close to something.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing?
Loads of room on this side.
Okay.
Beauty.
Oh, there we go. So just like the AEV Edition Canyon AT4X 35s, the Sierra only was on 33s though, even the AEV Edition.
Yeah, I thought that's a little weird.
Yeah. My initial impressions of this thing is just overwhelming size and overwhelming torque.
Torque is fun.
And massage seats. Yeah, this 6.6 V8 is barely even like turning, it's just idling. I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Like, I see a little bit of. It
You're
is
good.
very dust. There we go.
Once
Wind's
the
blowing
wind-
away. Yeah.
Exactly. Give her a good old shot of windshield wiper fluid.
No, is this the same as the other one? It is. It's the same as the 1500.
It's the button on the thumb.
It's not the tip, the edge.
It's not the tip.
It's not the tip.
It's
You
mid-shaft.
can't just press the. It is indeed mid shaft.
It's the mid-shaft button.
Mid shaft windshield. If you want to squirt windshield washer fluid, we can't keep going like that. I'm gonna get demonetized.
I just got a glimpse of the other truck. I was like, when you're like, I can't keep going like that. I'm like, yeah, because we can't see anything. I guess look for tall grass and just stay inside the tall grass.
the lane. I can't even see the truck behind us.
No, this is crazy.
It's very dusty.
All right, we're gonna make a left here.
Left.
Well, yeah, okay. It's a crazy contrast because earlier today, climbing a giant mountain into the snow and the water and the rocks and everything, and now we're just in a giant dust field of.
Straight up nervous we're gonna hit a cow.
That's true. If we do, it'll be at a very slow.
Oh, yeah,
Where's
there he is.
left?
Wait, slow. It's up there.
It's road.
I just saw the other truck.
There we go. I see a silhouette. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even see brake lights through the dust. It is thick
I didn't
dust.
see brake lights. I stopped truck and I was
Yeah.
like, ugh.
Right there. And then after we get past those junipers,
Good.
we're gonna take the left fork.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Now, could this do it from a dig? Yes.
Do we need to try that and throw rocks at the truck behind us?
Not very nice.
No.
What? This is steep.
That is quite steep. The camera never shows that, but.
Oh my god. We are vertical. All right, so this is where this is helpful.
Yeah.
And just hug these junipers, basically. Yep, stay in it. Keep staying right. You got more room. I do not want to go up that.
Truck in front of me is slowing down.
Yep, stay a little toward that side, just in case there's rocks over here. There you go.
Having a second person in a truck like this is also helpful because it is just so massive. You need a second set of eyes.
Well, the
Jeez.
scary thing, wow, yeah, because this will just take out the whole side of the truck.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're doing okay on this side.
Loads of room here.
All
Yeah,
right.
you're
Okay,
good.
there we're good.
Yeah. You just stay in the power. That's it. And then this camera just comes to life.
Yeah, because the windshield is just straight at the sky right
Stay
now.
in the power.
We're actually gonna do a loop here. So next time by, we will stop and do a driver change. But right now,
Sweet.
we're
All right, Tedward is now behind the wheel of the Behemoth, and we are about to go down a 30-degree descent.
30.
30.
That's a big number.
That is a big number.
In most circumstances, that's a cliff.
Yes, that is. That is absolutely just a drop-off that you would avoid in all circumstances.
And we're just gonna drive.
We're gonna drive over it.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see how it goes. That is absolutely steeper than it looks on camera. In person, you can never properly showcase how steep it is, and it's out of sight.
I'm nervous.
Are you nervous?
All right, so whenever we do the off-road things, I do things because I saw them do it. So I'm like, well, they did it, so it's fine. But no way would I come up here by myself and be like,
try it.
Let's do it. No.
We're about to find out. One more truck, or two more. Who's next?
trust the hill descent control. It works really well.
Do you guys see how small the trucks are down there at the bottom of the hill?
This is crazy. All right, how do I set, let's see.
Cruise control buttons?
Come left a little bit. Okay. This is nuts. Guys, I don't know if this is doing any justice here, but this is a vertical. This is a cliff. This is a cliff. Wow. And this hill descent, there's a human being at the
Look how
bottom of
small
this
they are.
who is really trusting the hill descent capabilities of this HD. I am this is nuts. This is like if a roller coaster backed you up the hill and I'm in a truck and this is loose. Guys, this is insane. Oh my goodness.
Are you even on the
I'm not
gas
touching
or
anything.
brake? No, nothing. It's all hill descent.
It's doing this.
Oh! Oh my.
That guy is like so trusting of this truck's technology right now. This is outrageous.
This is ridiculous.
I just set it to 2. I doubled the speed.
No, you reckless.
Look behind you. I don't wanna. There's nothing. It's just the sky. Dude, like we have just gone down a cliff.
Dude, look in the mirror. We just...
I mean, we're not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, true. But there's less of a drop now. I think 30 degrees was an understatement.
Dude, oh my God, I thought he was joking.
Dude, I'm like, straight up, this is insane.
Unreal.
Tedward, we have survived. Thank you, Tom.
Wow.
That's crazy.
My seat is vibrating because of...
Oh my gosh.
That
proximity towards everything.
My goodness, that's like actually one of the craziest things I've ever done in a vehicle, and I hope that translates a little bit.
Wow.
Because, like, that
is insane. Look at the heavy duty up there. They are now about to make the descent that we just came down on. That was all hill descent control. It's essentially cruise control for going down a hill. The sounds of the rock sliding underneath the tires on this heavy-duty Sierra are a little bit terrifying. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. The angle, even as it's coming down here, as it levels out. What a beast of a truck, and look at that technology. Wow. Wrapping up our time in the heavy duty, which the full name is, do you think I can do it?
I think you can do it.
All right, this is the 2024 GMC Sierra 2500 HD AT4X AEV Edition. Holy crap. Yes, it's a very long name, but it's a very big, very capable truck. It can still tow. It's got the massive 6.6 liter turbo V8 diesel, the L5P. We did some fun off-roading. We did hill descent control, which was a little bit terrifying, right?
30 degrees.
30 degrees. A lot of fun. I will wrap up some final thoughts on all the AT4Xs because we got to experience all the different flavors from Canyon to Sierra to the heavy duty. Now that we are back, let's wrap up a couple thoughts after the last few days spending time with all the different GMC AT4X trims, from the smallest one, the Canyon, like the one behind me, to the mid-size one, the Sierra 1500 light duty, and the big boy, the heavy duty, the Sierra 2500. So AT4X is the most off-road focused trim, and we certainly got to experience that. In terms of size-wise, right, I prefer the Canyon. It's a much more manageable size, especially on more narrow, tighter trails. And also, speaking of the Canyon, the difference for the AEV Edition is huge. I really could feel it. It's more than just visual changes, right, wheels and tires and things like that. Functionality, it was just so much more comfortable and easier to go over these obstacles in the AEV Edition of the Canyon. Same thing in the Sierra 1500. That one was the AEV Edition. We didn't do as much hardcore off-roading. That is a well-rounded truck. I mean, it's a mainstream Sierra 1500, had the nice luxury touches. It has a lot of presence. That thing looks properly badass, and it still has that functionality behind it too. And then the top one, the HD, the heavy duty. Honestly, with the heavy duty, most of the owners buying something like that are probably looking to tow, because that is the point of it, especially with that big 6.6 liter turbo V8 diesel engine. But the capability was there. If you are stuck in, I don't know, some sort of weird terrain when you're trying to tow or get to your ranch or whatever it is, knowing that even a heavy duty truck like that with the AT4X can do it. AEV Edition on that too. It definitely looks good. I'm looking at one right there right now. It looks properly badass, and the visual upgrades are definitely pretty cool. That one was the priciest one, as option $103,000-ish. It's about almost $10,000 to get the diesel, and then about $10,000 for the AEV Edition. The Canyon is going to be the lowest priced one, and then the Sierra 1500 is kind of in the middle. Still pretty pricey at almost 90 grand. It was $7,000 to get the AEV Edition on the Sierra 1500. But this has been an absolutely awesome couple of days experiencing all the different GMC AT4X trims, and of course Montana has been absolutely beautiful. Great time here with the GMC team, with Tom Tedward riding along for every single event that we did over the course of the last couple of days. Been a ton of fun, really cool. Comment below, which one would you go for? Which of the GMC AT4X trims? If you're looking for something more mainstream, you have Chevrolet, right? They're very similar trucks mechanically, powertrain wise, in the family. You even have the ZR2 models, obviously. But if you want the premium premium touch, luxury touch, a bit more of the presence too from a styling standpoint. I think the GMCs look very nice. Massage seats. I mean, the Sierras have massage seats. It's great. Which one would you go for? Which one would you go for? I think I would do an AEV Edition Canyon AT4X because that one was a lot of fun. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.